we need to understand what is delegation and why it is required. See, in the organization, very few of the people are domain admins, as you guys know. The domain admin is very rare, right? But still, people can work hell lot of things in the here. Some server added, server commission, decommission, application added, all things he can do. Now my question is, how is this happen? How he can achieve this? This is achieved through called delegation. This is achieved through called delegation. So in Active Directory there is a options called delegation. If you delegate people to work some things, to work some jobs, he can delegate, he can works even other like domain admin. Is that clear? Is that clear? My voice is clear to everyone?
Yes.
Okay, let's understand.
Yes, sir.
Every organization they have a service desk. So the service desk guy basically what they do, like user creation, user unlock, user account password reset, these things they do, but they do not have options to delete the users. Yes, until you assign the role to them. Okay, but apart from this task, none of them they promote the domain controllers, none of them they involve any critical Active Directory day-to-day task. So based on the job role, based on the requirement, we define task here, we define delegation here. It's called Active Directory organization unit level of delegation. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes.
So this is very mandatory, and you might receive this kind of tickets to delegate these users or groups for this specific task. First of all, I'm telling you, some people will request you, kindly give the delegation to my AD/ID only, or this person AD/ID only. Do not do this. Do not provide any delegation such a single users or single computer. Instead, you need to give delegation on a group. That is very simple way to manage. You got my point? Why? Because today users available for organization, tomorrow he might be leave, or he terminate his jobs, or something else what happened. So what about that delegation? Still keep there. Even in case of any audit, it will show that some SID will be there. Yeah, the account will be not there, it will be delegated, but the SID is still there. It will be locked by the system. So do not delegate any specific AD account instead of group. Okay. So today we will learn couple of tasks. This is a very methodical task and pure L3 level task. One interviewer asked me a question like, you are going to promote one domain controllers, right? You have already one domain controllers and you are promoting another domain controllers. Now in this particular domain controllers, local administrator account some different name. Got my point? Local administrator account some different name. So after promote domain controller, what will be the happen? Is this particular whatever the renamed account will be there, or it will be renamed by the administrator? Or let's say you have created a local administrator with rename and now you have promoted to a domain controller. What happened? So these two practicals we will perform today. So the first things I will show you what happened. Let's say understand this is one of the domain controller we have hosted. Okay, and this particular domain controller, you know, the local administrator will be promoted domain administrator. So intentionally we will make the domain local domain local administrator name will make it Marco.
But I have a question. It's not recommended never that the local admin should be a domain admin.
Exactly, this is not at all recommended. But what happened if interview asks you question, what is your answer?
Okay.
See, the purpose is not to recommendation, purpose is R&D. Got my point? Purpose is R&D and to get the good amount of knowledge. Clear? My question, during domain promotions, if you renamed your local administrator something X or YZ, what else happen when the domain is created? Is that account will be renamed to administrator or Marco will be there? After that, what we'll do, second domain join machine, I will create another local administrator. Then I will watch that same administrator will be available or it will be Marco or administrator. What will happen? This is the big practicals. And I'm sure if I ask this question, no one will tell the answer. Even interviewer can answer. This is the core knowledge. So that two things I will perform today. And after that, we will learn delegation. So is that clear to everyone? All of you are clear what I'm trying to do it?
Yeah, clear.
Perfect.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, so what I need to do, I'll go to comp. I'm going to do it, comp mgmt dot msc. Rename the administrator Mark. Okay, and then set password. Fine. Now let's say sysprep. Okay, I'm not done the sysprep. I will do sysprep on this machine. Hello, my voice audible?
Yeah, it's audible, properly audible.
Yes.
Perfect. So now AD has been promoted successfully. Let's see what happened. See, if you rename it whatever it is, but it will be always promote as a administrator. So let's search the users called Marco. Oh no, sorry. Marco is available here. Marco is available here, and is the member of administrators, domain admin, domain user, enterprise admin. Can you imagine during DC promotion, if anyone rename the account, it will be vast impact. Got my point? Later on you can rename it to administrator. Okay, let's first search administrator if the group is available or not. Administrators available, but not administrator. Got my point? So if while DC promotion, be careful. If the local administrator names something different, it will be promote wrong domain admin. Okay, and then what you need to do, we have to rename. Here rename option not found. Okay, rename here. So here we'll put it administrator. Okay. Windows cannot validate the unique sense of purpose of username, a global catalog server, because the search filter cannot be recognized. Windows will rename this user account, but the user can log on only after the username is verified to be unique. Further assistance, contact your system administrator. Now can you imagine what happened? Let's create one user, Siddharth, and give them domain admin rights, then try to rename that account.
Siddharth, I have a question. I mean, what we are doing, we are promoting a domain, but with the username, and the username itself turns to the administrator of all the domain admin and the admin.
No. Wait. I'm telling you, one of my students recently gave interview in Atos. An interviewer asked one question: did you ever promote domain controller? Then he said yes. Okay, so while promote the domain controller, what are the prerequisites you check? He said, firstly I've checked IP address, time zone, local administrator name is same or not. Then against, interviewer asked him, okay, in case of local administrator, if the administrator name something different, let's say Marco, and you have wrongly promoted the DC, what else happen? He can't answer the question. Second question he asked, okay, so first question, it's administrator fine. Second, you are promoting another domain admin, domain controller as an additional domain controller, but this time the local administrator will something rename. What else it's happened after additional domain controller promotion? Both the question he is not able to answer. As a result, he rejected.
But that's a difficult question. That's not easy question.
That's not a easy question. If you do not do it practically.
So you promoted the Marco as as local administrator to local administrator. I'm sorry, the domain administrator. So it will happen same, right, with ADC as well.
Wait, that we need to check, because these things never come in my mind. I never did this.
Okay.
This kind of question can ask in the interview. That's what I show you here. The first
Okay.
things,
Okay.
first implementation, we know if you rename the local administrator, the same will be available in AD. And with this account, you cannot rename. So that's what I need to do. If wrongly the same things happen, let's create one user, give them domain admin rights, and try to rename it. Let's see if it's possible or not. Got my point? Because this is kind of case study. This is kind of case study. You need to understand what I'm trying to say. Is that clear?
Yes. Yes.
In Active Directory interview question, no one will ask you what is AD. This kind of question they will ask. Okay? Okay, fine. So let's go to users. Member of domain admin. Let's log in with CDAR. And try to rename that account. That's what I'm telling you, it's a very tricky question. No one can say. Can you see the nature? Marco is not showing. Instead, see that once I created new users, the Marco has been changed to administrator.
Can you search the name Marco if it's available here?
Where it is?
That it turns to local administrator. Marco turns to local administrator after promoting, right?
Not local administrator. This has been renamed. Renamed.
Okay. Name to as administrator. Renamed. Okay.
Got my point? Now what I need to do, I will promote additional domain controller with another name of local administrator, then see what happens. Please follow. I'm getting password. Okay. Let's go to computer mgmt.ms and find out that still users there or not. Polo is there. Now what I need to do, add
Polo is the local admin here, right?
Polo is the local admin. I have renamed it. Okay. Now let's promotion. Now after see the observation after promotion, what else happened? let's see dsa.ms. What happened? Search polo. No. We search administrator. So that is the, so first things what after done this practical, what we came to know, it's the first time when you will create this forest, if your local administrator you have renamed with Marco Polo, that Marco Polo will be same as a domain administrator in your Active Directory domain. Okay. So after you rename and new account create, this will be renamed to administrator. The next DC promotion, I mean additional DC promotion, if you created DC promotion with another users, I mean administrator will be renamed with some another name, that will be renamed by the primary domain controller. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes.
That was my today demonstration about that. Because this question asked by HR for Atos. Very tricky questions and he is not able to answer the question. So it's normal. Even I don't know. That's what I send student for the different company. No. Even one of my student Muhammad, he got an offer from interview from which company you are working, Gopal? Microland. He got
Microland.
Yeah, he got offered 13 lakhs in Microland Active Directory. First round interview done. They are ready to pay that amount, and second round interviews were in the pipeline. Okay.
So he got selected, right?
Sorry?
He got selected, right?
First round is selected.
Okay.
Okay. So now what we need to do? The next practicals we will do, that is user level delegation. Delegation means we have a OU called division. In this particular division, I have a sub OU. Hotel, paper mill, fashion, and tobacco. These are the division. Each division we have a users, right? I want that service desk guy can have delegation and division, so that they can only reset, unlock the apps below user's account. Okay. So next, what I need to do, I'll create another view that is called SD team.
You mean another OU?
Actually, service desk will perform this account lockout, account creation, account modification, okay, all this on this particular division OU. Apart from the division, they do not have any options. They do not do anything in Active Directory. Okay. Even service desk also another part they can't do. Got it? In service desk OU, I have a users, Gopal, okay. Now my question, fine. So you have created this service desk. Now what I need to do, I am giving one delegation in divisional OU, so that under this OU, what are the users you can only reset his account. So like group policy, it will not work if I give the delegation on division. So we have to give them all different OU. Hold on, I have a call. Just a minute. Now I want that service desk can only reset the password of all this OU what we have, that part. So create one group. Why we create a group? Instead of giving them Gopal access, we create a group so that in future, instead of Gopal, if Gloria join as a service desk, I just add them into the particular group. Got my point? Clear?
Yes.
OU admin _SD. Now what I need to do, I will give the delegation first on division. Delegate control, next, add OU admin. What kind of delegation? Click on next. First option, create, delete, manage user account.
Can you please repeat it again, please?
I am providing delegation on division OU. I am going to provide delegation on division OU. Let's see.
And for that you have created one security group,
Yes.
OU admin _SD.
Exactly. So I will delegate on that particular OU, on that particular group, so that later on I can remove users or add user in that particular group. Got my point?
So only we can only delegate to the security group, and as per our convenience we can add or remove the user from this security group.
Yes. And I am adding global here in
OU admin.
OU admin. Got it? Click on delegate control, next, add users. Okay. Now what I need to do, first option, create, delete, manage user account, that I will not do. Reset user password, force password change at next logon, that I am do. Read all information, okay. Modify the membership of the group, okay. These things I need to do. if you need more customization, click on here. Now here lot of options are there. Lot of options are there. So as per my requirement, I will do the first one. What I need to do, he can reset user password, read all information, modify membership of the group, manage, that's it. Only 3 things need to do. None of the user he can delete, none of the user he can create, only he reset the user account password and add user into the group. So I am creating one group here. Group name is division OU admin. Okay, so he can add users into that group and unlock, lock, that's it. He can do, right? Perfect. Now my question, how Gopal can log in? As Gopal is not the domain admin, and how he can access dsa.ms, right? Now how he can access dsa.msc, because Gopal is not be able to log in domain controller. This is the domain controller.
There is a I think utility for this.
Sorry?
There is a utility, a small software that we can install on the local computer.
Exactly. That is called Jump server. Okay. So I'll create new servers. need to do, this is my jump server. Something package need to install so that Gopal can log in and access Active Directory. Okay. In that case, what I need to do, we have options called RSAT tool. RSAT tool. Okay. We have options called RSAT tool. Hello, my voice audible?
Yeah, audible.
Yes, sir.
Once you install RSAT, you can see all the Active Directory features comes here. Okay. All that Active Directory features comes here. Right? It is connected. See that it is connected DC01. Even you can change your domain controller as well. DC02 as well. It's up to you. Clear? Let's log in with Gopal. Open dsa.msc, and what he can do, if any users is locked, he can max to max unlock that account. Got my point? He can max to max unlock this account, and he can add into the group. Yes, he can do this, not more than that. If you're trying to delete any users, what is saying? You do not have sufficient privilege to delete users. You can't do anything, only unlock or user add into the member. This is how we can restrict it and delegate it our low level task to service desk guy. Is that clear? Is that clear?
Yes. Yes, sir.
This is very, very important practicals, because this is how you can build the Active Directory infrastructure. Whenever the client side build, first you have to create one service desk. So service desk team, they can use create users, delete users, modify users, and user unlock that seat. Apart from this, none of the things they can change. Even same machine, when I log on with CDAR, I can do anything. I can do anything because I have domain admin rights. Got my point? This is called Active Directory delegation. I have shown you one delegation, but there is actually lakhs of delegation. So based on the demands, you need to read, you need to search article from Google, and you need to implement. But the technique is same. Clear?
Okay.
So we have a next week we will do Kerberos. This is a small chapter, Kerberos, and then did I show you FTP?
No, no. FTP, I think you did that FTP.
Yes, you have.
Yeah, file transfer protocol, yes.
You have done.
Okay.
Kaka, LDAP is left.
Okay. LDAP basically like it is a concept. It is not a topic. You need to understand the concept. Got my point? It's a concept. So, did we show you LOL tool?
Yes.
Okay.
Lol.
Yes. Liquid object. Yeah, you have shown it.
Okay, perfect.
Liquidator.
Okay, great. So almost you guys are champ now in Active Directory. Next week I will show you. I will tell you what is Kerberos. Okay, and then I will jump to Radius servers, Radius authentication. Then finish. Then we'll to switch to cloud. So Azure AD connectivity already show you. AD Connect, Azure AD Connect.
Yes.
So that day I think Miraj was not joined, but I was.
Yeah, I was not there, yeah.
So what do you think? Did I repeat that class?
No, we can see it. We have seen it, right? It is.
No, yes. I think, yeah, we have created a server. Yeah, we did that.
Okay, fine. Then very good. Okay, guys, we'll meet you next week with the new topics.
Yeah,
Please
all right. Thank you, Siddharth. Thanks a lot.